What documents do I need to obtain a resident permit for a minor? Go and help me. I'm trying to bring my baby, my child to Cameroon, maybe for studies, maybe to stay with me, and I don't know the documents that will be required for me to provide to the government, to the Cameroon government, in order for them to issue my child a Cameroon resident permit. Please, can you help me with this information? I've been watching your videos and they're so informative, and I know you're the right person to give me this information. This is a request from one of my viewers, and I'm doing this for you with much love. For many of you who don't know, I have an information section on this channel where I talk about business, immigration, and some documentation needed in Cameroon to obtain this or obtain that. And a lot of you will be asking, are you an immigration officer? Are you a lawyer? Why is your information vital? Why should I trust your info? Point number one, I'm a business person. I do a lot of research. I make sure that I'm versed with the new business laws, the new financial laws each year. And my partners need to know these informations. I need to be very informed so that I can help a lot of people. I can help my business expand better. I can help my partners. So I do a lot of research. I speak to a lot of immigration lawyers and immigration officers, and even those in the tax office, even those who are in the business milieu, who are handling the business, the financial laws in Cameroon. I do have these connections with them, and I ask them, what is new? What is new? What is required? What is this? What is this? And explain it to me. So I do the research and I bring you the juice. So if you're a returning subscriber, I love you. And if you just hopped on this channel and on this video, join the family. Join the family and smash that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. So what are we waiting for? Let's roll in. Welcome back. In today's teaching, I'm going to be telling you how you can obtain a Cameroonian resident permit for a minor. And I wrote this information down, so I'll be reading it to you so I don't miss out on some vital information. Now, there are two categories of minors or of resident permits that are given to minors. And the first is a child coming for studies, and the second is child coming as a dependent. That is either parent is working in Cameroon or parent is bringing the child. So these are the two categories or the two instances to which a Cameroonian resident permit can be made or issued to a minor. Now, what are the documents that are required? Number one, certificate of domicile to be obtained in Cameroon. Very important. So when you come, you're going to get a lawyer to tell you where you can obtain this certificate of domicile. Number two, a valid passport of not less than 6 months. Make sure the passport that is going to be used to process the application of this resident permit for the minor is up to date, has at least 6 months left for it to be expired. If the expiry date or the expiry date for the passport is less than 6 months, this document will not be issued to you or the child. So you have to make sure that you check the expiry date of the passport. Number three, long stay visa to enter Cameroon or a resident permit 1 month before it expired. And I'm going to explain. Make sure you have applied for a Cameroonian visa for that child and it is long stay. It is not a visa that is less than 6 months. So you need to get at least a visa of 1 year for the child. And then when it says or a resident permit 1 month before it expires, that is for people who already have a child, a minor who already has been issued a Cameroonian resident permit and wants to obtain or renew their Cameroon resident permit. So make sure if you're going to get a new resident permit after you've had one, make sure you do it 1 month prior to its expiration. If you go when it's less than 1 month, they wouldn't process. They wouldn't start the process. Number 4, proof of enrollment certificate issued by the school or training center for children who are coming for studies. So if the child that is coming to Cameroon is coming for studies, make sure that you obtain a letter from the school or from the training center or from whatever course they are coming to do in Cameroon, and you attach this to the application document. Make sure you get a certificate of residence, of domicile, where you are going to be staying. And I think a lawyer is going to guide you on how you can get that. I have some lawyers that are very, very, very good and professional in their ethics, and they could help you with that if you need any help. Number 5, photocopy of birth certificate of the child. Remember that this document will need to be certified. You will need to put a stamp on it. Please don't just take the photocopy and put it in, and then you want to go and then deposit it to be processed, or you want to start the application. They will send you back to apply, to go and put it to get a stamp, a physical stamp that is issued by the Cameroon government. I think the price now is like 1,500 francs. If you're having difficulties in processing all of this, please, if you need a lawyer that is diligent and professional and honest, I can request you one. And the next document, and that's the 6th document, is photocopy of resident or national ID card of the parent or guardian. So the parents must do a photocopy of the ID card or the resident permit and attach. And you will need to ask the lawyer if you will need this, if they will need this document to be certified or to have a physical stamp on it. Because in Cameroon, all photocopies that have to be used for official purposes need to be thoroughly examined and needs to get a physical stamp on it before it enters any government office to be processed. That is a law in Cameroon. So you need to ask the lawyer if this document will need to be certified as well. Nota bene, what you should take note of. The resident permit is valid for 2 years and is renewable after the 3rd renewal. Next point, the child is eligible to apply for resident card after 10 years and it is renewable. That means after 10 years that the child has obtained a resident card, then that resident card can be renewed as valid for 10 years. Remember, in Cameroon, you get a resident permit first, and then you get the resident card. And the resident card is renewed after 10 years. It's almost like the Cameroonian ID card. Note again, children below 10 years old, their resident permit will be for longer period of time. For example, if a child is 2 years of age, the first resident permit will be valid for 8 years. That will give the child like 10 years. 10 years of having a resident permit. So it's only at the age of 10 that a new one will be done. Remember that the resident permit is valid for only 2 years. So if the child is well underage, there's no need for issuing a new one after 2 years, after when the child is 2, when the child is 4, when the child is 6, when the child is 8, or when the child is 10. The child is less than 10 years of age. What's going to happen is it's going to be for a longer period of time, and the child only able to apply again when the child is 10 years of age. I hope I have been of help to you, and I hope that I gave you the information that will help you obtain your documents on time, and will help you able to gather the documents you need. Thank you so much for sharing this Thank you so much for supporting by sending super thanks. Thank you for commenting, for inspiring me. Thank you. You're the best. I love you. I love you. I love you. God bless you.